Hello my loves, my name is Nadia dassouki. Welcome to my channel and to today's Twist and Detox yoga class. I hope you're ready to sweat it out because twists have amazing benefits. As you rotate your body into a twisting posture, you're basically massaging your inner organs, which stimulates digestion, improves circulation, flexibility, mobility, and it can have a positive impact on your overall well-being. This class is designed for anyone who's already experienced with yoga. If you feel pain or discomfort, listen to your body, take a break, adjust your posture, or come out of the pose. If you're ready, let's get started. In a variation of Vajrasana, which can get a little uncomfortable, you will see the actual pose, Vajrasana, is just sitting on your heels. So we want to stimulate circulation by tucking the toes and then slowly sitting down on the heels. This pose alone has so many benefits. It can improve circulation in your legs and in your feet. And also, you can practice mind power with this. If you just close your eyes, sit still, and draw the belly in, building a strong center. Engage your breath. Focusing on your breath can help calm your mind and alleviate discomfort. So take deep, slow breaths and visualize the breath moving through your body, helping to release any tension or discomfort. Remember that yoga is a practice, so it's normal to feel discomfort or experience challenges as you explore these different poses. Inhale again through the nose and long exhale. Okay, release. Be very mindful here as you get out of the pose. I know. It's intense, but as you sit here, just close your eyes. Let's catch our breath. And now check in with your body. Can you already feel the circulation going in your legs? Open your eyes again. And let's come on to all fours. I have to move back just a little bit. Make sure that your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Keep your knees at hip distance and then puff your chest open, arch your back, lift up, inhale and exhale, round your spine, doing a few more of cat and cow pose. This is always a nice beginning of class kind of posture to open up the spine. Exhale and then inhale again, look up and one more time, around your spine, exhale. Raise your right arm up, inhale, and on the exhale, bring that arm across and underneath you, and you can open your palm up towards the ceiling and then rest on your right cheek. Coming into our first little gentle twist here. Keep breathing. And again, lift up, come onto all fours, and I'll raise your left arm up. Inhale, and then exhale, bring that arm across and underneath your body, and then rest on your left cheek. And draw your attention inward. You can close your eyes and focus on your breath. If you have any neck or shoulder issues, modify the pose as needed. And keep your neck long and avoid tensing it. Come on up again. Inhale. Bring your right arm forward. Step your left foot back. Come onto your toes first. Draw your belly in. Keep your neck and your spine long. And imagine somebody was pulling you at the crown of the head to really get that length in your spine. And then gently begin to lift that left leg up. Come into a long straight line. Now imagine somebody was pulling in opposite directions. So you really want to create that length in the spine. Lengthen your tailbone. Keep breathing. And exhale, lower down. Switch sides. Let's bring that foot down first. And even out your hips. So once you have that foundation and you feel stable and your core is strong, you can begin to raise your right foot up to meet your arm. Come into that straight line and keep breathing. Draw the navel in. And then release your leg and your hand down. All right, we're coming to our first downward facing dog pose. Bring your palms flat onto the mat. Inhale, we're gonna lift our hips all the way up and we're gonna push forward with our hands. Tread your feet from side to side, shifting your whole weight into the extended leg down toward the heel. Give your head a little shake. And bring some movement into your buttocks, into your spine. Fluid motions. Keep breathing, keep smiling. And now slowly find stillness in your dogs. Draw those heels down. Press your shoulder blades into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, open your mouth. Get ready for a twisted dog. From here, we're gonna shift our way to our right hand and we're gonna slide the left hand over to our right ankle. If you can't get your hand all the way down to your ankle, slide it up towards the outside of your calf or your thigh. Squeezing your inner thighs, pushing with the right hand. And we're gonna pull a little bit so we can look underneath that right armpit for a nice little twist. 3, 2, 1, smile. And exhale, lower the right hand down. Come back to down dog and shift your weight into your left hand and slide your right hand to your left ankle or your calf. Rolling the inner thighs up and back as you're rooting down through the left hand. Keep breathing, find that length in your spine, and on the exhale, find that twist. Okay, come back to downward facing dog pose. And again, sit back on your heels. Interlace your fingers. Bring your palms up, roll your shoulders back, close your eyes for a moment. And I think now is the time to set your intention, either for today's class or for the day, maybe even for the week. Find something that is personal to you, something positive, something that will get you motivated and look forward to whatever may come your way. Take another deep breath in and long exhale. Come on to your hands again. Press back into downward facing dog pose. Step your feet a little closer together. Look forward. Bend your knees and rock back and forth a couple times. And connect this movement to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. And I'll stay back. Exhale all the air out. Look forward. And I'll either step or jump forward to your hands. Rise up halfway, flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bring your hands to the opposite elbow. And stay here. And gently shake it out. Bend your knees slightly and roll all the way up to standing. Okay, I'll be your mirror image here. You can come to the front of the mat, but I'm just going to show you so it's easier for you. Inhale, lift your arms up. Reach those fingertips high. If you like, you can bring your palms together. Release your shoulder blades down. Relax your face. And then on the inhale, lift. Exhale, lean to the right. If you want, you can open your chest and look up and underneath that top arm. Draw Draw your belly in. Hold here. And keep pressing your big toes into the mat. This is your foundation. Come up to center and lean to the other side, to the left. Inhale, reach your arms long and up. And on the exhale, try to find that little twist from the base of your spine all the way up. If you like, you can bring that gaze up and underneath that top arm. Keep breathing. And come on up. You're not going to change anything with your frontal hip bones. They keep facing forward just the way they are. And you just keep turning your chest over to the right. Open your arms to the side. And flip your palms up. And bring your gaze over to the right. So that twist is only initiated from the spine. And the hips stay where they are. Lift your kneecaps. Again, draw that belly in. Find that core strength. Inhale. Lift up and exhale. Go a little deeper into that twist. Reach your arms up. Come back to center. Inhale. And on the exhale, twist to the left. Keeping those frontal hip bones where they are. And you keep breathing. Relax your shoulders down. Keep your gaze up and proud. And breathe. One more breath here. Exhale and come on up. Inhale, cactus arms. We're going to lean back a little bit. We're coming into an arch. Exhale. And on the inhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Come on up, halfway. And on the exhale, bring your hands down and step your left foot back. We're coming into a lunge. Bring that knee down. Inhale, rise up. And on the exhale, step back into plank pose. Again, engage your core. Bring that buttocks down. And breathe. You have the option to either bring your knees, chest, and chin down, or lower down into chaturanga. Bring your elbows in, and then lift up. Draw your shoulder blades into your chest as you come into upward facing dog pose. And exhale, roll over your toes. Keep it dynamic and flowy. Exhale. And find your dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Rock back and forth a few times. And then breathe all the air out. And from here, either step or jump forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up. We're moving a little faster this time. Bring your hands to your chest into prayer. Exhale. Inhale, rise up again. And now lean to the right. Exhale. And switch sides. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale as you lean to the left. Inhale, back to center. Open your arms out to the side. Keep your hips where they are, coming into that twist. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, other side. We're coming into that arch again in the back. Cactus arms, lift up. And on the exhale, draw those elbows down, lean back, bring your gaze up, and slowly, gently, and carefully lean back. Find your edge. Inhale, rise up again. Swan dive. Come into Uttanasana. What a relief. Inhale, rise up. And this time, step your right foot back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step back into plank pose. And now either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, your choice. Glide forward, come into upward facing. Press those shoulder blades into your chest. Open your heart and look up, smile. And exhale, roll over your toes. Find your downward facing dog pose. Beautiful. Now step your feet together just a little bit, closer together. Rise up with your right leg. Inhale. And on the exhale, flip your dog. Come into wild thing. Come onto your toes. And then reach those hips up as you bring that right arm back. Open your chest and trust. Trust the process, trust yourself, trust your strength and ability. You can do this. Come back. Oops. Into your three-legged dog. And then bring that knee into your chest. Exhale. Inhale. Rise up again. Exhale. This time bring your knee to your right elbow. Come forward. Nice core exercise here. And bring it back up. Inhale. And now twist your knee to the left. So bring it underneath your body. And then extend your leg. Roll onto your right foot, left foot, excuse me. Lift up. And come into that twist. Bring your hand back down. And find your dog. Inhale. Left leg lifts. And flip your dog. Come into a wild thing and open your heart. Stretch it back. Lift those hips up and smile. Come back. Always hard to get out of this pose. Lift up into your three-legged dog again. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, draw your knee into your chest. Inhale, rise up again. You're bringing that knee to your left elbow. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. And twist. Exhale, bring your knee to your right elbow. And then extend that leg. Bring that foot to the floor. And rise up with that right arm. Come back to your dog. And rest in child's pose. Bring your buttocks back. Find stillness. If you want, you can bring your hands back and circle them around. Give your wrists a little break. Also interlace your fingers and stretch your shoulders back. Whatever feels good in this moment. Don't get too comfortable. You want to keep going. And if you can feel your heart rate going, this is great. So we want to keep it that way. So come back into your downward facing dog pose. Stretch that right leg up again. Inhale. And on the exhale, step it through. Come into crescent pose. Excuse me. Inhale, rise up with your arms. And exhale. Dynamic breath. Lower down. We're staying here in that lunge. And now bring your leg, your front leg to straight as you lift up. I know this can be hard on the balance sometimes. Exhale. And inhale, rise up again. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, now gently press that back leg to straight. And then open it up to warrior two. Open your arms. Relax your shoulders down. Find that core strength activated. Bring your gaze forward and over your front fingertips and sink down a little lower. Lifting up through the inner thigh. Try to bring that front knee over your front toes. Sink down, inhale. And on the exhale, lean back. Reverse your warrior. And then forward. Bring your fingertips to the floor, to the inside of your front leg. Bring that top arm around and forward. Inhale. And then exhale, big circles with your arms. Connect your movement to your breath. Let the gaze follow the arm. One last time, and then keep your arm over your ear. Inhale, find that length. And on the exhale, open your chest and look up underneath that top arm. Keep pressing the outer edge of your back foot into the mat. This is your foundation. Keep breathing. If you like, you can bring that top arm behind you and come into a bind, holding on to the fingertips. Open your chest. One more breath. And release. Yay. Come back into plank pose and lower chaturanga. Exhale. Draw your elbows in. Inhale. Find your up dog. Exhale. Press back into downward facing dog pose. Right away, left leg lifts. Inhale, bring it into your chest and then step it all the way through. Come into crescent pose. Slowly come up. Inhale and exhale. Lower. Come on up, straighten both legs. And on the exhale, move slow if you need to. Rise up again. And now I lost my count, but exhale last time. And we're opening up into warrior two. So lift up again. Roll that back foot down so the outer edge of your back foot is on the floor. Toes are pointing forward in a diagonal. And find that front heel to back arch alignment. That's your warrior two foundation. So open those arms and sink down. Inhale, lift up through the crown of your head as you sink your hips down a little lower. Keep breathing. Find that warrior grace. And then bring the back hand down to your thigh, flip your front palm, and reverse your warrior. And on the inhale, shift forward, bring the fingertips to the inside of your front foot, and then lift your back arm up. And move in a circle, bring it back, inhale, and then forward again. You're rotating that arm a few times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now leave your arm close to your ear, keep it there, find that length, and then pluck that shoulder back into its socket. So you don't want it all the way here, crunched up. You want to relax your shoulders. And then gently bring your gaze up and underneath that top arm. If you like, you can bind. You see it also from the back, what it looks like. Never done this before. You can lean onto that front thigh. You can use this for support. And then find that bend in your front knee again. You're super bendy, you can even straighten your top arm. Okay, and then release. Step back into plank pose. And now either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Bring those elbows in, draw your belly in, and then roll over your toes. Find upward facing dog pose. And then exhale, roll over your toes. Exhale, nice job. And now bend your knees again, look forward and either step or jump to the front. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, Uttanasana, bend your knees. And we're finding chair pose. Inhale, stay here. And then come all the way to standing. Bring your hands to pray at the heart. Close your eyes. Find stillness. Keep going. Inhale, rise up. Bring your hands to prayer. Then lean to the right. Inhale, rise up again. Exhale to the left. Come on up to center. And open up to the right. Hips stay leveled. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Lean back. Cactus arms. Find that back bend. Inhale. Come on up. And then swan dive. Find Uttanasana. Inhale. And exhale, either step or jump back into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Beautiful. And again, either step or jump forward. Come on into your flat back first. And Uttanasana. Let's do this right. Bend your knees. Inhale. And from here, bring your hands to prayer at the heart. And then open your chest to the right. So you want to move slowly and controlled. And you want to keep your knees leveled as well as the hips. So we are initiating that twist only from the base of the spine. Keep breathing and then use your hands as leverage. So you're pressing the top hand into that bottom hand to open your chest just a tad more. And if you're feeling stable in this and you also feel like you can keep your chest open without using your hand to push, you can open up those arms. Beautiful. Deep inhale and exhale. Come back up to center. Sit down again in your chair. Gather your strength, gather your breath. Inhale, and on the exhale, twist to the left. Readjust your knees, and now you can see it better. So I'm using my top hand to push down into the bottom hand. And this way, I can open my chest just a tad more. Really important here to find your connection to your breath here. Find one spot that you can focus your gaze on. This will help you. If you like, you can open your arms out to the side, bottom hand towards the ground, and the top hand reaching up. One breath. Come back to center. Lift up. Hands to prayer. Close your eyes. Rise up again. And then swan dive over your legs. Find Uttanasana. Lift up halfway. And again, either step or jump back into chaturanga. Up dog. Inhale. And exhale. Downward facing dog pose. Yay. Step your feet together again. Rise up with your right leg. Inhale. On the exhale, step it all the way through. Find crescent pose. Bend your front knee. Sit low. And now from here, we're coming into a twist from the back. So open your arms out and twist to the right. Your bottom half of your body doesn't move at all. So this is your foundation. You want to keep it stable and simple. Hold your gaze and keep breathing. Now bring your right hand to your thigh, to your left thigh, and flip your front palm. And it's almost like a reverse warrior. It's a twisted reverse. This can be intense, so keep breathing. Release. Lean forward and hook your left elbow onto your right thigh. And again, like the twisted chair, you bring that top arm onto the bottom hand and then open your chest. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And on the exhale, find that twist. If you want to go deeper, you can find that bind and then open your chest. Keep your back knee lifted and also the front toes keep pressing into the mat. You want to keep this as your foundation. Every inch of your body is moving right now and activated. Keep breathing, hold it there, and then release. Beautiful job, you guys. Step back, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Exhale, inhale, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog pose. Oh, it's getting hot in here. I'm sorry if I'm like heavily breathing, but I can definitely feel it. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it all the way through in between your hands. Rise up, find crescent pose. And sink down your hips. Press that back knee to straight. Inhale again, find that length in your spine, lifting up through the crown of your head. And on the exhale, twist to the left. And open your arms. And each side is different. I can definitely feel less mobile on this side. I can't twist that much, but that is absolutely normal. That's the beauty of yoga. You just get to know your body more and more. So bring those back fingertips onto your thigh and stretch your top arm up and find that twist. It's more of a twist in your spine, which is extremely energizing and improve your mobility. Bring your front elbow to your front thigh. And now again, press your top hand into the bottom hand. Find that length in your spine on the inhale, and on the exhale, maybe you can bring that gaze up and open your chest just a tad more. Keep that back knee lifted so you keep that balance. Ooh. Yeah, you see, sometimes I find it easier to bind, so if you want, come and join me. I feel like I can adjust better certain parts of my body when I'm in a bind. And also make sure you're not collapsing. Always make sure that you're lifting up and you're keeping that engagement in your whole body. All right, come back into, you guessed it, plank pose. And lower all the way down. Open your arms out to the side and rest on your left cheek. Bend your right leg and lift it up a few inches off the mat. Come onto your right fingertips and begin to rotate your hip up and back, bringing that right foot slowly behind you. And if you can, toes touching the floor. Try and open your right shoulder, but stay on those fingertips. Soften your breath. A little intermission here. This is to recharge and to catch your breath. And then come back to center, slowly move back. Bend your left, your left leg. Lift your knee off the mat a couple inches and then drop that foot in behind you. Resting on your right cheek, finding stillness, finding softness in your breath and in your face. Relax your lips. Relax your forehead. Come back to center. Shift your hips back. Come into downward facing dog, but not for long. Walk your feet forward. Bend your knees, come into chair again, and rise up to standing. And step your right foot back. And we want to come into a heel to heel alignment. So make sure your heels are in line. And then that back foot is facing forward in a slight diagonal, just as in Warrior One. Hips are facing forward, frontal hip bones are lifted. So that's your foundation. Keep pressing that big toe into the mat. And bring your hands into your waist, roll your shoulders back, lift up. Keep lifting that frontal kneecap up. Keep your leg engaged and activated. And then lean forward, draw that tailbone back, keeping that length in your spine. As you shift forward, you bring that gaze down and then stay here. Bring your right hand forward. Fingertips are reaching. Pluck your shoulder back in again into that socket. And You guessed it, we're going to twist to the left. Bring your fingertips down to the outer edge of your left foot. If this is too intense on your hamstrings, you can bring your hands to your lower leg or use a block. It's more important to find that twist and that length in your spine. Now lift that left arm up and breathe. And really engage that breath here. Make it active. Inhale, reach your spine long, and on the exhale, find that twist. Really feel those inner organs now being activated as you twist a little deeper. For a deeper shoulder stretch, bring your top arm behind your back. And now from here, bring your gaze down. Move your right hand forward a couple inches in front of you, and then shift forward. Try to find your balance and raise that right leg up and find your hips squared. Then come into your twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and on the exhale, draw that chest open to the left. Your left fingertips are reaching up. Engage your core a lot here. At the same time, you want to reach that back leg up, lifting up through the inner thighs. If you want, you can bring your gaze up. One more breath. And then bring your hand down, beautiful. And step your right foot forward again. Roll up to standing. And switch legs. Come into that heel to heel alignment again. You want to draw that right hip back as you bring that left hip forward and lift those frontal hip bones. Engage your core. Roll your shoulders back. Lift up. Find a slight arch here. And on the exhale, lean forward. Engage that leg. Make it very active. Breathe. Inhale. Reach your arm forward, and on the exhale, bring your hand to the floor. Spread your arms like wings and align with the tops of your shoulders. Rotate your torso to the right, keeping the left and right sides of your torso equally long. Let your left hip come slightly forward and lengthen your tailbone toward the back heel. Press the outer edge of your back foot into the mat and root down through the big toe of your front foot. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now bring your top hand down, hold on to your waist, look down, and bring your front hand a couple inches in front of you. Bend your front knee and lift up with that back knee. Beautiful. So again, lots of core work here. We want to hold our balance as we come into that twist. Bring that top arm up. Inhale. Lifting up through the inner thigh off that back leg. Long, deep inhales. And even longer exhales. Well done, guys. All right, now bring your right hand down to meet the left. Gently bend your front knee and bring that left knee behind you. We're gonna sit down, walk your fingertips back, make this as graceful and slow as you can. You may have to readjust. Sometimes it works the first time and it looks super cool, but maybe not this time. Okay, make sure that both your sit bones are on the floor. Bring that left foot back and to your right thigh. Inhale, lift your left arm up, bring your right fingertips behind you. Open your chest, and on the exhale, bend your elbow and twist to the right. Find that length in your spine. On your breath here, on the exhale, you want to twist a little deeper. If you like, you can come into that full bind. Hook your fingertips, bring them together, and hold on to each other as you open that chest a little more. Find stillness, find softness in your face and in your eyes if they're closed. Release. Let's do the other side. And then bring that left foot or that left leg over the right. And bring your right foot to your thigh. Press that front foot into the mat. Inhale. Reach your fingertips long. And on the exhale, twist to the left. And hook that elbow onto your thigh. And use that leverage to open your chest. Bring your gaze, bring your gaze over to the left. And if you like, you can go into that full bind. Inhale, lift up through the crown of your head. And on the exhale, go a little deeper into that twist. If you like, close your eyes. Find stillness. Soften your face. And then release. We're doing one more standing pose to finish it all up. So come on up. And then once you're ready, come and meet me here. I'm facing you, you face me. I'll be your mirrored image again. That'll be easier for you to follow along. So open your legs wide. The toes are facing forward. So you keep your feet parallel. You lift those kneecaps up. Beautiful. Hands to hips for your waist. Roll your shoulders back. Come into a slight back bend again. We did this before. Shift your hips forward and then lean back. Maybe you can even go a little further back this time because you're all open. And on the exhale, lean forward and then pluck those hips back. Reach the crown of your head forward and find that length in your spine. Hold here for a moment. And again, activate those kneecaps. Reach those inner thighs forward and then spin them back. Keep pressing your toes into the mat and the outer edges of your feet. And then bring your left hand or your fingertips to the floor. I like to bring my full hand to the floor. Up to you. And you guessed it, we're opening up to the right. Lift up with that right hand. Fingertips are reaching up towards the sky or the ceiling. And focus on your breath now. Inhale. Long inhale. Exhale. Find that twist. Bend your top elbow and bring it behind you. Bring those fingertips to either onto your lower back, depending on your mobility and flexibility in your shoulder, or bring it onto the left thigh. So, fingertips here. With that front arm, you're gonna grab your right ankle. Inhale, reach your spine long, tailbone lifts, and on the exhale, find that twist. This is intense, but you can do this. Trust. Trust your strength. Trust in yourself. We're sometimes stronger than we even think. And then release. Beautiful. Bring the right hand onto the floor and to the center. And on the inhale, open your left arm up to the sky and make sure that your hips are equal. So lift that left hand up. Inhale, find that length in your spine. And on the exhale, twist a little deeper, bring that gaze up. And if you like, you can bring your hand onto your lower back or maybe into that full bind. Deep, long breaths. And I'll come into that full twist by bringing that right hand onto your left ankle. Rooting down through the feet. And as you shift forward, just try and play with your balance here. I know this is intense, but sometimes it's good to bring your focus somewhere else, as long as it's within yourself and within your own body. Gently release. Well done. Inhale, rise up halfway. And on the exhale, lower down. Come on to the front again. Come onto your knees. We're gonna come into a little series of back bends. So come onto your belly. Find cobra pose first. So we are resting on our forearms. Press those elbows into the mat and make sure that you draw those heels in toward one another. Inhale, lift up and out of the shoulders. Keep pressing your feet down into the earth. Keep pressing those hands, your palms into the mat or the floor. Engage your legs as you lift up gently. Lift those elbows off the mat and exhale, lower. Relax. Inhale, come on up again. Be mindful. And then exhale. Inhale, rise up again. And then lower. And now bend your right knee and hold on to your foot. This is a beautiful quad stretch. I love it. It can be intense, but it's such a nice opener and preparation for deeper bends. And release. Bend your left knee and grab a hold of your toes or your foot, whatever is comfortable for you. Your chest. Like that slight back bend here already. You're going to come into Dhanurasana. Okay, release. And now bring both feet into your hands. Grab a hold of your ankle. Bring those knees closer together. We don't want to open up those knees. We want to keep them parallel to each other. And on the inhale, lift up a few inches off the mat. And now begin to press your ankles into your hands. This is going to help you to lift up a little more. Keep your gaze forward and down. You don't want to throw your head back. Keep breathing. Lift up. Open your chest. Open your heart. One more breath. Exhale. Well done. Open your arms again. And then lift your feet up and gently move or rock from side to side. Come back into child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch and open your knees a little wider. You can release your chest comfortably down in between your thighs. Reach your fingertips forward, create a length in your spine. And then release your chest down. And breathe. Draw your sit bones down, create that length in your tailbone. Now lift up, come onto your fingertips, walk your hands back. Sit down on your buttocks, extend your legs. Flex your feet so you draw those toes in toward your knees. Inhale, rise up with your arms. And on the exhale, try and touch your toes. If this is not available to you, it's absolutely fine. You can just touch your knees, whatever you need to find that juicy edge. Inhale, reach your chest forward, and on the exhale, go a little deeper into that stretch and find your forward fold. If you lasted throughout this whole class, you've done an amazing job. And now get ready for gentle movements, gentle twists to unwind and prepare. All right, roll up. Bend your right knee and lower your back down. Come onto your back and bring your right knee into your chest. Flex your feet. Make it a very active pose. Slowly straighten your leg. You don't have to press it all the way to straight. It's not about like a deep stretch here. It's more about bringing your leg up, and upside down movements are always great to activate your circulation and the blood flow. So circle your foot a few times to the right and then reverse. And then release your foot. Bring your left knee into your chest. Release your shoulders down. Find stillness here. Catch your breath. And then begin to straighten your leg. And again, either hold on to your calf or your thigh, wherever you're at. Maybe you need to bend your knee a little bit. Just hold your foot up to get all the juicy benefits here. And then circle your foot. And reverse. And now bend your knee. And bring your ankle to your opposite, so you lift your right leg as well, and bring your foot down onto the mat, and then bring your ankle onto the right thigh, grab a hold of your right thigh and pull it in. So we're coming into a beautiful hip opener. Nice stretch to finish a class. I always love this. You flex that left foot a lot to protect your knee, and then gently pull your knee in toward your chest. And if you can, release your shoulder blades down. Find some sort of relaxation here. If you can use your left elbow to press into that left thigh to get a little more resistance and open that leg up even more. Keep breathing. One more breath. And then release your foot down. Keep your the left leg where it is, and just shift your hips up a little bit and then over to the left. Release them down again. Beautiful. And this way you can come easier into that gentle twist. Bring your legs down toward the right and then open your chest to the left. So you bring your left shoulder down and your hands open up. If you can open your palms toward the ceiling, close your eyes. If this is too intense to stay in that bind with your leg, you can also just bring that top leg on top of the bottom leg. Inhale, finding that length in your spine. And on the exhale, try to find that juiciness. Soften your face and really dive into the benefits of this twist. One more breath. And then gently come out of this pose. Pull your left leg up. You can use your right hand for support. And then bring that left foot down. Keep it bent, your knee. And then bring your right ankle onto your left thigh. Open that knee out to the right. Bring your hands together behind your left thigh. And then gently pull that knee in. Inhale. And on the exhale, really release into that nice stretch in this hip opener. Release your shoulder blades down. You can close your eyes. Try to find stillness here. We'll be here for a moment. Keep breathing. Keep that right foot flexed and activated. One more breath. Release your foot down and come into your twist. Lift your hips up first. Inhale. And shift them over to the right a couple inches. Then release your top leg down toward the left. As you can see, I'm in a bind. You can just bring your legs on top of each other if this is easier for you. If not, just stay in that bind and then open your chest and bring your right hand down toward the right. I like to rest my left hand on my thigh and then let the gaze follow that right arm. Release any tension from your neck that you may still hold. Breathing in and breathing out. Give yourself a moment and find stillness in this gentle twist. One more breath before we come back to center. Lift up your knees. Grab a hold of your shins and bring both knees into your chest. Roll from side to side. Actually, let's go into happy baby pose. Grab the outer edges of your feet and then draw your knees into your chest. Press your fingers into your feet and draw those knees down toward the mat. And now cross your legs and roll back and forth. Bring your chin to your chest. And one more. And then come to a comfortable seat. Come to face me. Let's meet in Sukhasana. Bring your hands to your thighs. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders down. And now just check in with yourself. How do you feel? Maybe there's a difference to how you felt before this class. You don't even have to analyze it. You may feel it as you walk out of this room. Once you finish the class, try to bring a little bit of that stillness and that focus and hopefully that energy into your day. Bring your hands to pray at the heart. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, bow your head. I would like to thank you for sharing your practice with me and for your trust. Namaste. If you like this class, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope to see you next time. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more classes or if you want to join me for more classes. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. See you next time.